Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
The best day of school out of the entire year is the last day. Because, that feeling of freedom, no longer will you be beaten senseless by school ground bullies and math teachers who didn't like your smart aleck remarks about the division symbol, comparing it to things you probably shouldn't have been comparing it to. I went to a private school, a very, very, very private school. Well, it was actually more of a private room in a school, a closet, and it's just me. Didn't really have books, more like labels of bleach, puke cleaner. I learned a lot about myself. I got a top 5 list here from Zach, also known as Toshiba Toby, or Toshiba Tobe. Not exactly sure how to say his name. From the chat room, he says, I've always found that I have trouble getting ready for school in the morning, and I'm sure a lot of other people have too. So I made this top 5 list for getting ready for school. Anybody out there have problems getting ready to go to school? You're going to school, right? Stay in school. So when you grow up, you can wag your finger at people. I took a course in that in college. Actually, a mailing course. One of those universities. Number 1, make your clock 10 minutes fast. I find this always helps because when I wake up, I'm obviously not as attentive as, say, if I was wide awake. This will make you think that you may have overslept and that you need to get up only to find out from another clock that it's 10 minutes before the time that you thought it was. It's a very good trick. And you might remember Ponzi's trick about tapping your forehead and saying the time you want to wake up. She says it works, and other people wrote in and swore that it works too. Number 2, get your backpack ready the night before. This may seem like something that you should do anyway, but most people don't. Not only will this give you more time in the morning, but you won't carry the risk of leaving homework at home, because when you're packing your bag at night, you're more careful than in the morning when you have other things on your mind. That is true. I've always done my best to prepare, be ready, so that in case something happens, you can just dart out the door. Doing things the night before is important. Number 3, get your clothes ready the night before. This helps you in 2 ways. One is that you know that you have clean clothes ready rather than going to your laundry room only to find out that you don't have any clean clothes. It also increases your time for other things in the morning. Number 4, do what you need to do first. If you like to go onto the computer in the morning or something along that line, you may spend more time than you meant to. I know that if I touch a computer only thinking I'll be on for a couple minutes, I will always get pulled in longer. Anyway, by doing the things that are most important first, like eating breakfast or brushing your teeth, ensures that you will be ready to go. Number 5, keep track of time. This seems like a simple thing to do, but may not be so for some people. If you're one of those people who can't keep track of time, then you have to have a watch, trying to wear it in the morning and set the alarm for a couple minutes before you have to leave for school so that you can give yourself a reminder of the time. And if you don't like wearing watches to school, you have a reminder to take it off. Thanks for taking the time to look at my tips. I'm practically always on until 7 p.m. in your time because I live on the East Coast. Sorry, it's a little later. I'm an hour later, and I apologize, Zach. You probably went to bed, but that's important because school is very important. Wouldn't want you to flunk out so that you'd have to repeat a grade, possibly. I was actually set on random, not repeat, so I went from 3rd grade to 8th grade to 2nd grade to 4th. I mean, it's just... okay, that didn't work. Well, what can I say? I went to school in a closet. A very, very, very private school. My email address is chris@pirillo.com, in case you were wondering. And in case you weren't wondering, well, now you know! More useless information for you to use. It'll likely never come up in a Jeopardy question. It's not going to happen. I also went to school for that. That was it was another mailing course. Tones by Voice 101. Got a C+ in that one. That wasn't too bad. Of course, it was only pass-fail, so I don't know what that means. Anyway, if you want to stop by the chat room when you are awake or not going to school, and hopefully you're not pulling up this video at school, wouldn't want you to get in trouble because I'm streaming live video out over the internet all the time. I mean, this is my home office. You know, I have that freedom of doing this, and I enjoy doing this, and I do it because it's fun to do. It's, you know, fun to talk about technology, and you're welcome to join us because we have a chat room that accompanies this video, and you can see the chat room going on below this video. Well, I mean, it's in the video itself, but I'm saying, like, it's in the video below me, my head. And anyway, if you want to know where to find us, it's easy. Just head over to live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.